What's going on? It's your man Diamond K, of course, High Roller Records, On Fire Broadcasting, and I want to talk a little bit about DJs and the very delicate relationship that we have with requests. A lot of people don't like requests. A lot of DJs do not like requests. And I was talking to a lady and she was saying she didn't understand why DJs didn't like requests, and I thought it would be great for me to bring it up. A DJ, let's say that you're at a restaurant, right? You're at a restaurant, you look at the menu, and you see something that's not on the menu that you may want. You say, let's say that a chicken parmesan is not on the menu, but you want it. So you look at the menu, and then you go to the kitchen, or you go to the waitress or the server, and you say, I want chicken parmesan, and I don't see chicken parmesan. Can you tell the cook to make chicken parmesan? The waitress is gonna say, no, wait, this is what's on the menu, this is what we have. They're not gonna make chicken parmesan. And I wanna speak to the manager, right? You get into your feelings about it, you wanna speak to the manager, you talk about it, you're not gonna get chicken parmesan. Maybe they may try to doctor up some of the chicken that they have. Doctor up's the wrong word, but you know what I mean? They may try to alter it a little bit to appease you, but they have the menu. They know what they're going to make. That's what it is. The DJ looks at it the same way. They kind of know what they're gonna play. They feel like we can read the crowd, we can look at the crowd, and we know what the crowd wants, right? So generally speaking, that's what a DJ feels. Now, sometimes a person will come with a request and it does not go with the style of music that you're playing at that moment, right? The genre is different, right? So it will be an extreme change. Some people say, well, you a DJ, so just make that change. It shouldn't be no problem for you, but it's about a smooth transition. If you make a crazy transition or some stark change in the music, people in the crowd generally not gonna know this is a request. They're gonna look at the DJ and say the DJ is whack, right? So DJs are always very mindful of those song changes and how we do those changes. And a lot of times I may get on if somebody comes with a completely different genre change, and maybe it's somebody who is affiliated with whoever paid me to DJ. I may get on the mic and say, okay, we're playing such and such, and a young lady in the corner requested it, we're gonna get it on for you, because I want people to know this is not what I wanted to play, but I'm being asked to play this. And of course, if the person making the request is whoever paid you for an event, a private event, something like that, you're gonna get that record on. But a lot of times at events, they'll say, oh, I am related to the person who's in charge. They'll come with these crazy requests. But DJs don't like you to take us out of our zone. We're in a zone and we are able to read the crowd. We have a set. If it's a hit record, you played it already, and so they want you to play it again. I got another request. I wasn't here when you played it, right? So whatever the hottest song is, right? And then some people will say, that DJ kept playing the same record over and over again. But a lot of times people requested that record, and they had to do that. So now, there are rare occasions where I've gotten requests, and I've talked to some of my DJ friends, and I'm gonna bring some of them on the show to talk about this. I've gotten a request of a song that I forgot. I don't need to play such, or a song you didn't know. Every now and then that happens, and sometimes you get a request and you weren't gonna play the record, you played it and it worked. There's a balance, there's a give and a take, and I just want patrons, party goers to understand the DJ's perspective, and us DJs kind of take into account that they are patrons. Sometimes they're gonna want you to do something that will destroy your set, so you kind of gotta weigh it all out. But it's your man Diamond K, of course, at the Diamond K Show.